Hello students, let us continue on page number I'm on page number 94. Let us continue what Abdul Kalam ji was telling us about the wrong which is going, or what he was telling us about whatever wrong things are going around us. So Abdul Kalam ji asked Shujan Pal Singh, what is the opposite of what can I give? So Shujan Pal Singh said, what can I give? Opposite of this is what can I take? Then he said, yes, this is the root cause of all the wrong things which is happening around us. Understood? And we think that we can, and now he is explaining how these things are happening, why all the wrong things are happening all over the society, not only in India but all over the world. And he is elaborating that now. Let us see. Already we discussed about this. Let us move further now. So he said, yes, we think that we can take from the environment and destroy it indiscriminately. And see, this is true. You can understand this. What we do, we are having that feeling that what we can take from others, and that is what we are doing. We are in वो सब लेने के चक्कर में हम लोग इतना गलत कर रहे हैं. We are doing so wrong and we are not realizing that, and that is what Abdul Kalam is telling. And Abdul Kalam is telling what we are doing. So we are indiscriminately destroying the environment because of our thinking. What can I take? We think that we can take something from the nature. We think that we can take from something from the environment, and in that what we are doing indiscriminately, we are destroying the environment, and we are not even realizing that what wrong I am doing. Understood? Even we are not realizing, and we are going on doing all these things, and because of that the nature, there is an imbalance in the nature, and we are seeing now, we are facing because of the imbalance. Now you are and me are studying on this video. We are not in front of us. Because of all this means the wrong things, these things are happening because we have the feeling of what we can take from others. We think of what we can take from other humans. Okay, from environment we are thinking and we are destroying it indiscriminately. That is okay. Okay, in this sense that is not okay, but that is one thing. Another thing, now from humans also what we are doing. So we are with the feeling that what we can take from humans, what we are going and doing. So we are leading us to the corruption and inequality, and we are doing corruption. No, we have that thing in our mind that what can I take from other person, and that thing made me so crazy, so what we can say greedy. Because of that greed, I am trying to take things from others, and in that case we are doing corruption, and corruption leads to inequality in the society. And then we says there is inequality, injustice in the society, this, that, so many things. Why it is happening? It is because of the feeling, the spirit that we have, that what we can take from others. Okay, this attitude of taking even destroy families. Not only that, but even families are getting destroyed because of this feeling that what we can take from others. Now every family member thinks that what I can get from others, what a son thinks from a father, that what can I take from my father. A father thinks, means in a chain, every one of us thinking that, and because of that our families are also destroying. To keep this planet livable and run the human race thriving, we have to replace this attitude of what can I take with the goodness of what can I give. And Abdul Kalam ji is suggesting the solution on that, and he says if we really want to change the situation, what we need to do, and if we really want that this planet should be livable, if really we want that this planet should be livable, then what we need to do? So we need to change our attitude. Okay, we need to change our attitude. And what kind of attitude we need to change? So we need to change the attitude of what can I, in spite of what can I take Getting, in spite of what can I take, I must have the attitude of what can I give. And when I will get the attitude of what can I give, then only I will, I will get that energy. And in the I will be always behind that what can I give to others. And this world will be a better place to live. We will serve the humanity in a more better manner, with the feeling, with the attitude that what can I give, not with what can I take. Understood? And this is what the very important message that Abdul Kalam, that Shujan Pal Singh wants to give us. Getting? So the gravity of this message struck me. This challenge became my silent motivation. And what happened? This gravity of this message struck me, and all of a sudden, Shujan Pal Singh also get the message ki yes, if you want to become a very good human being, if you want that this world should be a better planet to live, then we must change our attitude. And there is a need to learn one very important thing. And what is that thing? The thing is what I can give to the society. What we need to learn? We need to learn that what can I give to the society. And once I will start giving something to the society, automatically, and when I will start serving to the humanity, automatically this planet will be a very good place to live. Understood? And that is why 3 years later, in 2012, the idea became a reality as our What Can I Give movement, through which Dr. Kalam tried to combat corruption, environment degradation and social evils. And this thing was, this discussion, whatever discussions are going on, these discussions were of 2009. Right? These discussions were of 2009. And what they were discussing now, they were discussing that we must change the attitude of what can I give to, what can I take to what can I give. And Shujan Pal is telling us that this attitude we brought in reality in 2012. And we started, means along with Abdul Kalam, along with Abdul Kalam we started, or Abdul Kalam ji started this what we can say movement. And what was that movement? The movement name was what can I give. Understood? And through that movement, what they actually wanted to do, so they wanted to combat corruption, environmental degradation and social evils. Abdul Kalam ji tried to change all that things. Means whatever wrong things were going on in the society, like corruption was going on in the society, still it is going on, right? Environmental degradation, we were indiscriminately we are destroying the environment. Not only that, so many social evils are prevailing in our society, and to change this, to stop this, Abdul Kalam ji started one movement. The name of that movement was What Can I Give? What can I give to the humanity? What can I give to the society? Okay, it is important that we ask ourselves this question, for in the answer lies the truth of humanity. And what Srijan Pal is telling us, that every one of us, every one of you, every one of us must ask one question to us, to ourselves. And what is that question? That what can I give to the society? Understood? In the answer lies in the truth of humanity, because when we will ask this question, what can I give to the society, when we will start giving something to the society, in that only we can say that the true service to the humanity means, in that feeling only the true service of humanity is lying somewhere. Okay, and that is why. So go ahead and question yourself, what can I give? And that's why Shujan Pal is asking all of us. What is asking? Is asking that think. question yourself that what can I give to the society, what can I give to the humanity, and the answer which you will get, will be astounding, will give us happiness, will give you a peace, will give you a calmness in your life. And that's why somewhere I think the role of spirituality comes. Okay, and that's why don't think about science only. At the same time, we all must have to think from the perspective of spirituality also. Okay, so with this note, I'd like to conclude my today's lesson. Okay, let me tell you that adapted from the What Can I Take by Shrijan Pal Singh, the moment which Abdul Kalam and Shrijan Pal Singh was running, this extract, this chapter was taken from that. Okay, so with this, let me conclude my today's lesson. Have a nice day. Thank you.